Evening, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwatch, Friday, May 30, 2025. This is a solar flare report from our sun. It has ejected or produced an M8 flare, and this is a long duration event. If you remember my talk several days ago, when I stated that a lower level long duration flare can have more of an impact, so they haven't assigned a higher level yet short duration flare. However, this time we have an M8 flare, and thus far, so let's just say it started here in the C range at about 2335 UTC. It is 0220, so it's almost a 3-hour duration. In the M level, (2340) to 0220, so we're almost 3 hours long in this flare. Let's go take a look. So it looks like it is produced from north of the equatorial region, which would be, so they haven't assigned the region yet. So it's supposed to be from the north of the equator region. However, this region here, 4100, or is this the more probable candidate? It does not matter. It is irrelevant at this time. So yes, it is from region 4100. Take a look at our coronal holes. Let me let this run to the end. So here's the region that just flared. Now, if you also remember me saying a few days ago that if this region flared and produced a CME, it might catch a ride on top of the existing solar wind speed, the accelerated solar wind speed from the coronal hole opening. So let's back this up a bit. So our enhanced solar wind speeds up until probably earlier on today originated from the previous large coronal hole opening down here. And then before this bottom end was blocked out by this feature here, that accelerated solar wind would be hitting us right now, probably for another day or so. So the CME, obviously one would be produced from this flare here, might catch a ride with the faster solar winds. Also keep in mind, we have another coronal hole opening right here. So it's going to be very interesting. So folks, this just happened. So they're not going to have any data or modeling about incoming coronal mass ejections. A very long duration event. We're talking about so far 3 hours, so it'll probably be 3.5 to 4 hours long solar flare. Obviously, it's going to be Earth directed. Stay calm. We don't know yet. Now, no one knows what level geomagnetic storm this will produce. Nobody can say it's not going to be a G5. You cannot do forecasting based on ego. No one can say anything at this time. We currently have enhanced solar wind streams. This is going to lead to a second video tonight. I'm not going to include it onto this one. I want to keep this one separate. And as the data is updated, we'll do another update video tomorrow sometime. So again, as I stated, a smaller powerful flare but longer duration can have more of an impact than a much larger, say, X-class flare, shorter duration. This is what I said a few days ago. And somebody doing a live stream repeated those exact same words. He also did the exact same hand gestures about the expanding Earth. Exactly like I did. It's okay. I give the head observer my permission to use my content. Anyway, because, you know, got an itch here. So relax, stay calm. The Earth has already done 2 full rotations of the faster solar winds. I will explain in detail in my next video. So the earthquake watch is anywhere on the planet. It's not just earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the rise of heat. Sicily. What are you standing around for? That is all, as you were. Oh, and by the way, one more thing. Mr. Ben Davidson did state by comment on writing that Canada exists at the United States leisure. Stand at ease.